Good afternoon and welcome to sunny San Diego and welcome to the Pro Paddle League. This is event 3 and we have now arrived to the playoff stages of this event. These are the semifinals live from the Barnes Tennis Center in sunny California as it's become crunch time here at the Barnes Tennis Center. Two beautiful semifinals for you coming up. We start off with the Cancun Waves, who take on the Las Vegas Smash. The Cancun Waves, who have a perfect record in their group. Meanwhile, the Las Vegas Smash, who finished up runners-up in their group, a 3-1 record for them. So let's see if Vegas can slow down the Cancun Waves, who indeed need every single point that they can get. My name is Nicholas Quarles-Venefort, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us. Alongside me is Ceci Reiter. Ceci, good day to you as well. And like I said, Cancun not only want to win this event, but they need to win this event as well if they want to qualify for the PPL Cup final.
Hello, Nico. It's a pleasure to be here again next to you. As you said, for the Cancun Waves, this series could be decisive to get their spot in the final cup that will be celebrated in New York in November. As we have seen these days, the performance of Alejandra and Veronica has been really consistent. We cannot say the same about Marta Ortega and Alejandra Alonso.
Let's explain how the PPL all works, how this format, this team format works. Here is a little video that we put together to explain it all to you. Have a look.
Event 3 of the Pro Paddle League 2024 will be held in San Diego, California, and will have the following format. 10 teams were split into 2 groups of 5 teams. Each team will play every team in the group once. The tournament will last 7 days, where the teams are guaranteed 4 matches during the first 5 days of competition in their round-robin pool play. Each team has 1 rest day. Each match includes a men's double, a women's double, and a mixed double. The format of the men's and women's doubles matches will be best of 3 sets with golden point and a super tiebreak to 10 points in the 3rd set. On the other hand, the mixed doubles will be played regardless of the result of the men's and women's doubles, and will be played to 1 set with golden point and a super tiebreak to 10 at 6-6. The top 2 teams from each group advance to the semifinals. The winners of the semifinals will play in the final, and the losing teams will play for 3rd and 4th place.
There you go. That's how all of this week has worked, and this is how everything worked in terms of the tiebreaker scenarios. First, of course, there is the head-to-head record between the 2 teams if they are tied, and if there's a three-way tie, you've got match differential, then set differential, then game differential, and so forth. Actually, the New York Atlantics are through because of set differential. And here is how the point totals look, and this is the crucial bit for the Cancun Waves, because if they win today, they are qualified for the PPL Cup final, which is big news for them because they finished last in both the first and the second events. Now, of course, they've got the reinforcement of Alejandra Salazar. Here is a recap of what happened yesterday. Cancun with yet another win. They needed to win as well yesterday, Ceci, to qualify for these semifinals, despite they were being perfect, and they still have remained perfect. 4-0 in the groups for Cancun.
Yesterday they got a really tough victory against the Toronto Polar Bears, 3-0 against one team that was already fighting for being in today's semifinal. Finally, the Cancun Waves got that amazing victory, especially the one from their male team, no? We were all supposed that Alejandra and Veronica was going to win the female match, but the victory from Sancho and Teo Zapata perhaps was more unexpected.
Like you can see there, we are in sunny San Diego. Here is how the results from yesterday all played out. Miami and Las Vegas had their rest day. Toronto lost 2-1, crucially, to the Cancun Waves. Florida swept the Arkansas Matrix, who are eliminated. New York swept the LA Beat as well, who are therefore eliminated. And finally, the Houston Volts got their first win of the week there against San Diego. Here is how the groups have shaped up. Florida 4-0, Las Vegas 3-1, so they are through to these semifinals. And then a 3-way tie between Houston, San Diego, and Arkansas for 3rd, 4th, and 5th respectively. So Houston still getting through in 3rd place. Here's the gold group with Miami not winning a single series. They won just the one match, as you can see there, 1-11. Cancun sweeping the group. All 4 series have been won by them, and New York winning that 3-way tie then against both Toronto and the LA Beats, who have been sent packing by the men and women in green. Here's how the bracket looks. Cancun taking on Las Vegas now, and not before 6 p.m. As you can see, the Flow Rider Goats against the New York Atlantic. So the winners of these 2 semifinals take each other on, obviously, in the final. And then there is a fight for the 3rd place as well. That's how everything works then. And let's start talking now, Ceci, about this first semifinal, Las Vegas against Cancun. If you look at the group standings, you'd say that Cancun are the favorites, but I don't think it's that straightforward. You think that Las Vegas really have a chance here?
Yes, I think that Las Vegas had a chance if they manage to reach to the mixed double game. For me, this match will be the key. Having Alejandra Salazar on their team has been the differential factor for Cancun this week. The previous 2 events, Cancun didn't have good results. With Alejandra on the team, they have won all their matches. So the experience of such a player as Salazar is, for me, we have been saying this all week, Nico, is perhaps one of the 2 or 3 best players in the history of our sport. Was a huge reinforcement from Cancun. And Martita Ortega and Alejandra Alonso, they have had many ups and downs. We have seen 2 different versions of them. One that you can trust on, and the other one that perhaps is not the one who what Las Vegas Smash team expect from them, no?
Is that what makes Alejandra Salazar such a good player? Is that even when you have a bad game from Alejandra Salazar, it's still a 7 out of 10, shall we say? And is that the difference between her and good players rather than great players?
For sure, she's such a reliable player, no? Because a bad match from Alejandra, it's a good match from every other player. She has gained a lot of consistency during her whole career, and also her experience gives her the chance to control the tempos of the match. No, she's able to know when she can take a little bit more risk or when she has to play more consistent, Nico. And that's one of the most important things in this sport.
And we had Alejandra Salazar in the booth with us as well. We had the pleasure of having her with us in these conditions. And she said that consistency is even more important when you play in these outdoor conditions, because it is sunny, it is windy, and that makes it very, very easy to make these unforced errors. But Alejandra Salazar doesn't make a lot of them in any type of conditions. You can put her on the North Pole, you can put her in the Sahara, and she's still going to be a very reliable player. Here are the metrics of yesterday against the Toronto Polar Bears for Salazar and Virceda. As you can see there, Salazar by far the player who touched the fewest balls, as you can see in the right-hand side, 43%, and also who ran the fewest distance of anyone out on court. And I think that tells you, Ceci, that any opponent wants to avoid her, and especially that forehand, because she is so dangerous.
She's a very dangerous player every time she touches the ball with the forehand. And also you want to avoid her because in the moment she takes the control of the game, she is going to become more and more dangerous, because as we said, Nico, she is the one that controls everything when she is inside the court. So for me, if I have to face Alejandra and better today, probably I will try to avoid Ale.
Very interesting stuff indeed, Alejandra Salazar, the key player for Cancun. But let's have a look now at the women's side for the Las Vegas Smash. Here are some highlights from Alejandra Alonso and Marta Ortega throughout the week. Like we said, when they're good, they are brilliant, but when they're bad, they can be a little bit unreliable there. Remember, they got absolutely dominated by Claudia Fernandez and Lorena Rufo. So for them, it will be very important, I think, Ceci, to start this match well.
They need to stay close in the scoreboard. For them, that would be the key. In the moment they were broken, the previous match, they were a little bit down. especially about handling emotions. No, they are not an usual couple. We can say that that could be an advantage for Alejandra and Vero, who have played together. But in the case of Alejandra and Martita, we can see the metrics right now.
Yeah, it's very level between Ortega and Alonso, both in terms of how often they are touching the ball and in terms of their distance covered. But it's a very high distance that they both cover. Very active players out there on the courts.
Two active players, especially Martita Ortega, who is supposed to do the defensive work and the defensive effort for her team.
Yeah, Marta Ortega, absolutely one of the very most athletic players, absolutely, when it comes to women's paddle, and the Las Vegas Smashers are very lucky to have 2019's #1 on their team. So that's the first thing on the dockets for you today. Later on today, we've got the matchup between the New York Atlantics and the Flow Rider Goats. In that matchup, we've got obviously first the women and then the men, but that matchup tells us that the Flow Rider Goats should be the clear favorites because they have a 4-0 record, and the New York Atlantics are 2-2. I think somewhat surprisingly. Is it fair to say that New York, with this killer roster that they have slightly underperformed, only drawing level at 2-all?
Yes, Nico, we can say that, of course. If we, based on what we have seen so far these days, the Florida Goats are the favorites, without any doubt, for these semifinals. But having a Chingoto could be a key for the New York Atlantics to get this win, no? We will have a very interesting matchup there between Dineno and Chingoto in that cross-court battle in the right side of the court. So the key will be the performance of Lucas Campagnolo and Pablo Lijó on the left side.
Let's have a look at some of the stats for the Flow Rider Goats from their match against Arkansas on Friday. That was over on court 2. Pablo Lima then played with Martin Dineno. It will be Pablo Lijó who will play with Dineno today. So let's focus on his stats there in the middle of your screen. 52% to the back, 39 in that dead zone, and just 8% at the front. Dineno, a player who's very comfortable in playing from the back of the court, as you can see on this graphic as well.
He's a very defensive player, especially he's perfect playing with the tactic, with the positions on court. No, he moves absolutely well on the court and knows specifically when he has to push the trigger or when she has to defend.
Yeah, Dineno's offensive game has come such a long way. And let's switch over and talk about the New York Atlantics. They, on Friday, beat, crucially, the LA beat 3-0 to qualify for the semi-finals. They'll have the partnership of Lucas Campagnolo and Fede Chingoto, who have a little bit of everything.
Yes, the first two matches of the Atlantics, Fede Chingoto was playing alongside Ramiro Moyano. Now, the last two matches of the stage group, he was accompanied by Lucas Campagnolo, but yesterday they surprised us all because it was Fede Chingoto, the one playing in the left side on court, and not Lucas, no, who is a specialist there.
Yeah, as you can see here, Fede Chingoto not afraid to let fly from the left-hand side of the court. Are we seeing one of the most aggressive versions ever of Fede Chingoto, who is a defensive specialist?
Yes, without any doubt, since he joined Alejandro Galan, he has improved a lot his aggressive weapons, no? And now we can see him full of confidence, even trying to smash the ball from behind the line.
Here are some of the metrics from our game cam from the LA Beats when they took on the New York Atlantics. Fede Chingoto just 4% at the front and 65% playing from the back of the court. A lot of players are not comfortable playing out from the back, but not Fede Chingoto, who can stay there for absolutely days, keep playing down low, keep playing lobs up high. It doesn't matter for the Argentinian. These metrics, by the way, are an AI functionality. It provides immersive data throughout the matches. We're piloting it this week at Event 3 of the Pro Padel League. And if you want to see more stats like this, more data like this for any match that's happened throughout the week here at in San Diego at the Barnes Tennis Center, you can go to propadelleague.com and see all the details there. But so interesting to see that from Fede Cingotto, 65% at the back. But there's a women's matchup, of course, as well between the Atlantics and the Flow Rider. Let's first talk about the Flow Rider goats with Gemma Triay and Arantxa Osoro. We've been saying it all week. Osoro, not the usual type of partner for Gemma Triay, but she's been doing a very good job.
Yes, they have done it great. They have lost only one match against the San Diego Stingrays, against Lucia Sainz and Julieta Vidaurria. But then they have shown a solid performance, especially from Gemma. Gemma is playing at a great level this week. We have seen some ups and downs from Arantxa, but it's the usual thing with her. No, the Argentinian player is not such as consistent as she should be, but she's a very dangerous player because she has a lot of weapons to play really aggressively from the right side of the court.
Yeah, speaking of aggressive from the right side of the court, Andrea Austero for the New York Atlantics, one of the best smashers around, who has Virginia Riera next to her, who's usually a right-hand side player as well, and has been playing out of position on the left, and has been doing a pretty good job from there as well.
Yes, as long as the week goes on, she has been feeling more comfortable defending on the left side of the court. Yesterday we were talking to her out of the microphones, and she confessed that she's having some problems with the double rebound, but she's trying to get some solutions, perhaps defending one step forward the line. The help that Andrea Austero can give to her in the middle of the court would be decisive for Virginia.
Yeah, but the problem that Andrea Austero perhaps has is that this match is later in the evening. The sun will be going down, so maybe she cannot quite use that smash as much as she would like, and it will more be maybe Virginia Riera as a more of a defensive specialist who can be a key player.
Yes, it would be very interesting to see how Virginia Riera can defend in that cross-court battle with Gemma Triay, because we know that Gemma will target on Virginia's corner. And for Andrea, as you said, at the time that they will play today, the speed of the ball should be lower than yesterday when we saw her smashing the ball from everywhere.
Yeah.
No? So she will have to be more patient about the rallies, and we don't know how is she going to handle that situation.
Yeah, we have to say, as we are still waiting to get started here, just about 7 minutes away from proceedings to get going, but the mixed double, which throughout the week was always played, no matter what the score in the first two games here. Of course, now that we're no longer in a group and the overall result doesn't matter, it's just win or go home, so progress or go out. The mixed double will only be played if necessary, so only if the first two matches are tied, then we will play the mixed double. But should it be necessary, for Cancun it will be Ale Salazar and Teo Zapata. For Las Vegas it will be Marta Ortega and Gonzalo Alfonso. And especially that first one, I think, Ceci, and maybe even the second as well, could well go down to that mixed double. So how important is it as well? Because we have seen in some cases, for example, for the Houston Volts, where it doesn't feel like the mixed double play as comfortably as they can. And then you see, for example, Marta Ortega and Gonzalo Alfonso, who play together like they've been playing together for years.
I think that that's all about chemistry, the chemistry between the two players. Now there are some boys that feel more comfortable about playing a mixed game and know how to do it, no? And others that perhaps couldn't find a way to play at their level without feeling that uncomfortable feeling of facing a girl in front of them.
Yeah, like we have been saying, the Cancun Waves need to win today to officially qualify for the PPL Cup final. So they'll have to be perfect, as they have been throughout the week, to be fair, Ceci. They need to win today. If they win today, if they qualify for the final, that is it. And even if they lose today, if they win tomorrow's third and fourth matchup, that should be enough as well. Salazar and Biceda, with that perfect record, will be licking their lips against Ortega and Alonso. Marta Ortega and Ale Salazar have played each other, well, not millions of times, but they have played each other so many times across the years. That will be a crucial matchup. Let's cross over courtside and meet the players.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Pro Padel League. Welcome to the PPL event number 3 here in San Diego, California. Amazing views, amazing place. So it's time for the first game of this battle. Help me welcome the Las Vegas Smash and Cancun Waves. Let's introduce you to the team. First, Las Vegas Smash with Alejandra Alonso and Martita Ortega from Spain. And then Pablito Cardona from Spain and Gonza Alfonso from Argentina. The second one, Cancun Waves, the girls, Vero Virceda from Spain and Alejandra Salazar from Spain. And the men, Teo Zapata from Spain and Daniel Sancho Gutierrez from Argentina. Enjoy the game.
This first semi-final then about to get started between Cancun and Las Vegas. Alejandra Salazar and Vero Virceda first against Marta Ortega and Alejandra Alonso. And then Sanya Gutierrez and Teo Zapata against Cardona and Gonzalo Alfonso. Alfonso and Alonso then need to get it done for the Las Vegas Smash. Here is that first match that we will see. Las Vegas playing in black today, while Cancun are playing in their white strip. And again, what a day it has been, what a week it has been here at the Barnes Tennis Center, with a lot of attendance today, a lot of people coming out, of course, to watch world-class paddle players playing world-class paddle. And this men's matchup perhaps could be crucial. I think it's fair to say, Ceci, that in the women's matchup, Cancun are favorites. In the men's matchup, Las Vegas are favorites. And then in the mixed, which would then be necessary if both of those teams make good on their favorites' role, the mix is probably the most leveled matchup of them all.
I absolutely agree with you, Nico. The females match, for me, the favorites are Vero Virceda and Ale Salazar. In the males match, we have seen that since Pablo Cardona joined Gonza Alfonso this week, they have won their 3 matches, so they are unbeaten. Not the same case for Sancho Gutierrez and Teo Zapata. So that's why my bet would be that we would need in this first matchup, in this first semi-final, we will need the mixed double pair. And then it's really difficult to bet because I see it very tight between the two couples.
Absolutely. Alejandra Alonso as well. She will like that she's playing at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, the sunniest, warmest, and therefore quickest time of the day in a paddle sense. Now is the better time than ever to smash balls out of the court, and that will be a big joy for Alejandra Alonso, more than any of the 3 other players.
Yes, she's supposed to be the most aggressive on court. She's the one who has the best smash of the 4 players that we are gonna see right now. It's important to say that I think that today the wind is blowing a little bit stronger than the previous day, so getting adapt quickly to this difficult situation could be the key for the first games.
Here it is then, that first matchup, Ortega Alonso, Salazar Virceda, and also mentally, of course, you have to sort of, like you said yesterday with Alejandra Salazar when she was in the booth here with us, you have to sort of accept the fact that you are going to be making more unforced errors because of that wind. Some of those lobs will either go out or be very short, and all of your shots, it goes the same for that. And that mental aspect and not getting frustrated with the conditions with yourself, that can be crucial as well today.
having a tough and strong mentality in these conditions is crucial for the players. No, we were talking yesterday with Alejandra. She said that at the beginning of the week she was trying to get used to the wind, to the sun, to the court, and it doesn't matter if you have played thousands of matches outdoors. Every single match that you play outdoor is a different story.
Yeah.
So every single day you need to adapt yourself to the conditions that you have today, not yesterday, today. There are different conditions.
Yeah, you could see there, Alejandra Alonso, just 18 years of age. Salazar surely will be jealous of that. She's exactly 20 years older. She is 38. And of course, someone, like we said, who has been there, done that, and gotten the t-shirts. I'm sure she'll like to add a PPL title to her incredibly stacked CV already, being the #1 of the world for many, many times. World Cup champion, European champion, you name it, she's done it. Let's go courtside and hear from our courtside reporter, Javi Carrasco, who is standing by, I believe, with one of the coaches. So let's hear from him.
Bueno, Miguel Vita es el entrenador de Cancun Waves. Miguel, muy buenas.
Encantado de estar aquí.
Bueno, ¿cómo ves la serie? ¿Cómo ves tanto el enfrentamiento, tanto
How
el
do
femenino
you
como el
think,
masculino? Muy buenas.
this series
Muy
will
buenas
play
a
out?
todos. Gracias
Both men and the
por
women.
presentarme. Estoy bastante feliz de estar aquí y
Happy to
creo
be
que va a ser
here.
un enfrentamiento súper
And I
duro,
think
tanto el de
this
chicas
will
como el de
be
chicos
a,
y por
very
supuesto
tight
el
matchup.
mixto.
Men and
Y
women,
nada,
and the
tenemos todo
mixed
muy
one as well.
planteado, creo que está todo muy preparado
I think
y que
we've
se nos va a
done
dar
our
bien,
game
pero bueno,
plan.
vamos a pelear por
Hopefully
todo,
it,
claro.
Gracias y suerte.
Gracias.
it will go our
Las
way
palabras
as
de
well.
Miguel Vita.
There you go, Miguel Vita quickly cluing us in a little bit on what the Cancun Waves have prepared, and he knows that this could go all the way.
Of course, Miguel fully trust on Alejandra Salazar, no? And
Yeah.
for Ale, it would be okay. I joined the team and we got the tournament, no? She could feel really great if they finally got the title tomorrow. If they reach the final.
Absolutely, yeah. Were dead last in the first two events. Alejandra Salazar joins the team and they can potentially lift the title. That is quite the confidence booster. The coach for the Las Vegas Smash on the other side is Guga Vasquez. Let's see if we can hear from the Argentinian as well, courtside.
Bueno, pues con Guga Vázquez, entrenador de Las Vegas Smash. Guga, muy buenas.
Muy buenas tardes a todos.
Bueno, pues lo primero que tengo que preguntarte es por el partido, tanto el femenino como el masculino, que tenéis por delante.
Yeah, I want
Duro.
to know, well, how do you
Duro,
think
la verdad que
these
sí.
two matches are going to play
Pero
out?
bueno, estamos aquí para competir, estamos
Yeah,
muy
it's
contentos
tough, but we're here
de
to
estar
compete.
en
We're
las
happy to be
semifinales.
here in the semifinals.
Yo confío a muerte en mi equipo, son
trust my team
dos
fully.
jugadoras
They
impresionantes,
are all
tenemos
tremendous
muy buena
players.
pareja también de chicos,
We have a good
así
men's
que
couple
a
as well.
confiar en nuestras posibilidades,
So,
a
we're gonna
competir
trust
al
in our
máximo
ability. We're gonna
y veremos
compete
cómo sale el
until the
resultado.
end.
¿Se irá el dobles
Hopefully.
mixto o no?
Sí, seguro que sí. O esperemos que no, pero
Well, let's hope it
está muy
doesn't go to
parejito,
the,
así que vamos
to
a
the mixed
sufrir
double.
esta tarde.
But
Guga,
surely we'll go
el
down to
entrenador de
this.
los Vegas Smash.
Guga Vasquez, trainer of the Las Vegas Smash. Yeah, both teams then, says he's sort of confirming what we are saying. They are almost sort of prepared that this will go to the mixed double.
Yes, I think that they are all betting the same thing as we are expecting from the outside, but it's obviously because as far as we have seen, no, the performance of the couples of the teams, we have been seeing many matches, Nico, many hours watching Padel all this week, and for us it's easy to say it from here. For sure, the coach, they are hoping to win the series 2-0. But for me, it's I have no doubt that we can see the mixed double today.
Yeah, of course, the players will probably think, I don't want it to go to that.
Yeah.
Probably Marta Ortega and Alejandra Alonso think, hang on, we can beat these two. And the other way around, Sanya Gutierrez and Teo Zapata probably think, well, why can't we win either?
Yes, but the real thing is that Marta Ortega and Alejandra Alonso, they really can beat
Yeah.
Ale Salazar. and Verónica Virceda. It depends on her,
Yeah.
because on them, because they have shown us that they could be a really solid couple and very aggressive in their way, in their style of playing padel. Because Ale is one of the most talented players, one of the Spanish promises that we have right now, and Martita is only 27 years old, but she looks like a veteran because we have seen her playing many finals, many world championships, European championships, master finals. She has already been #1 of the world with only 18 years old. So it depends on them, no? If they had today, if they can play at their level, for sure they will have chances.
Yeah, Alejandra Alonso, like we said, 18 years old right now, and she could be a key player today. So that is a lot of pressure on her young shoulders, but we have been saying it all week long. Alejandra Alonso has been in semi-finals, in quarter-finals. She knows how to deal with this pressure. She knows how to deal with these kind of imposing conditions. She's been in stadiums with thousands of people chanting her name. Herself and Andrea Ustero, one of the most exciting young couples in all of padel. So there you go then. That's all the previewing done. That's all of the analysis done for the teams. They're now getting the final talkings to from their respective coaches, and then it is time for the ball to get into play, and
Everyone,
then you
please
cannot
rise for the national hymn.
cannot do
Stand up,
anything
please.
anymore.
San Diego has a proud tradition of being a Navy and Marine town, and we are honored to have you with us today to sing the national anthem representing the United States Navy from the USS Making Island C-22 Taniqua Bernal. Please, everyone.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beautiful rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner, and now we can get things started then at the Barnes Tennis Center.
Mats will start with Alejandra Salazar, Portugal West to serve.
We are underway then with Alejandra Alonso attacking and getting it to go straight away for Las Vegas. Well played here.
Well, Nico, it's time to enjoy the semifinals. Huge day coming up here on the center court.
Nice hits from Alejandra Salazar going parallel. Alejandra Alonso not having an answer to that question.
We were all expecting the bandeja from Alejandra in that cross court. She decided to change with the smash. That's why she surprised Alejandra Alonso.
Oh, Salazar, bit awkward for her there.
She was not in a good position there to play that angle.
Straight away, Cancun having a few problems there, seeing out their first serve game.
They have had problems in the first 2 or 3 games of the match, in every single match during the whole week.
That is absolutely true. Salazar, well, good save from Ale Salazar. Here comes the smash. The first one of the match from Alejandra Alonso. That's what she is capable of, the 18-year-old star.
It was a short lob from Birceda. You cannot leave that ball there, especially having Alonso in the other side.
That was out from Alonso, so the first gold point goes begging for Vegas.
And we start with a lot of emotion in the first game. First game of the match and the first golden point. Good service from Salazar.
You say that attacking Alonso.
Nice defense from Birceda.
And Ortega with an unforced error at an inopportune time. So Cancun save 2 break points to start the match. It is 1-0 to the Waves. Well, they've got to stay positive here, Ortega and Alonso. They've got to realize that, yes, we didn't take it, but we still generated break points, so we're getting close. We just need that final push to get it over the line, and I'm sure that's what Guga Vázquez is telling them here as well.
Marta Ortega to serve.
Marta Ortega to serve. Other thing that we have seen this week from Ortega and Alonso is what you were saying, Nico. They had created many opportunities to break, but they couldn't take it at all, no? So that's why then when you look at the results, you can explain why they have lost some of the matches of the week. They have not been very effective breaking.
Alonso goes through the middle. Nice bajada from the young Alejandra Alonso.
50 love.
Alonso and Birceda, they are little bit similar in their style. They both like counter-attacking from the back. Two players that can gain the net in 2 or 3 shots. Especially they like playing chiquitas and playing down.
Alonso, nice angle opened up by Alejandra Alonso, who is trying to disarm Vero Birceda, but Alejandra Salazar is having none of it, although Ortega has the last laugh.
30 love.
Way out from Salazar, 40 love for the Vegas team.
Ball.
That's a good one from Salazar, but Ortega does well to keep net position. And Alonso will smack it out of the cage and into the stands. 1-0.
Yeah, good combination between Marta and Alejandra. Marta first putting that deep volley into Alejandra's corner to force her defense.
Eric, let's set up to serve.
Birceda with the defense. Now playing a lob.
Block from Salazar.
Salazar changing the game to the parallel. And again, insisting there.
Drop shots from Birceda. Alonso being moved around a lot here. Ortega has to scramble back, does so well, but that is out of the lob.
I have the feeling that they are perhaps testing Alejandra's Alonso consistency from the back. They are targeting on that corner.
Smash. It's held by Alonso. Good footwork from the teenager, who now smashes it. Not the greatest connection there.
Good chiquita from Ortega. Now with the lob to the middle. So she knows that playing the lob to the middle, she avoids Bandejandra. As we all know, Salazar.
Forces up the lob, Salazar, and it sort of went through a racket almost there. Could be a case of staring into the sun. Ortega's block is out, making it 30-15 Cancun.
30-15.
Both teams have to be careful, because I think, Nico, that perhaps only one break could be enough to take the set. There won't be a long distance between these two. So being effective with the service could be crucial.
Ortega does well, but Virceda holds firm at the net. Being forced into play. It's a nice passing shot from Vera Virceda, but it does rebound back into Ortega's pass. And that lob is all the way out from Veronica Virceda. Put a little bit too much on it.
30-all.
It's again 30-all on the serve of Cancun. Do not want to be conceding more break points here.
Time.
Nice block from Alonso now with the smash.
Alonso didn't get a great connection on her smash. She will try again now. Alejandra Salazar on the end of that one. It was again a bit flat. From one Alejandra fires to the other.
Oof.
Alonso to Salazar, and Ortega now catches it all wrong. Wind picking up, and I think it just went away from Ortega, who can only laugh about it.
She's laughing because that's not an usual mistake, no? It's 40-30 now for the Cancun Waves. Good bandeja from Alejandra to defense. Better with the bajada, going to the net.
Trying to find a gap here. Alonso's drop shot, Salazar. Being moved from back to front twice. And the idea, not quite the right one from Alonso there. 2-1 then, and Cancun hold on to their second serve game as this semi-finals day is up and running.
Está tirando el 90% por el medio de la bajada esa, ¿vale? Creo que necesitamos bordear un poco más. Con la derecha suelen jugar más por abajo y con el revés suelen jugar más por arriba. ¿Vale? Creo que necesitamos bordear un poco más. Mucha tensión, chicas de patas, ¿eh? Muy atentas porque nos juegan...
Time.
La pegada está genial, hay que animarse.
Está perfecto. Vamos, ¿sí? Seguimos igual de activas ahí adelante.
Mira Villa González.
Estamos saliendo ahí con el paralelo, está saliendo perfecto. Perfecto, el paralelo está saliendo perfecto. Vamos, ¿sí? Primero 2 puntitos al saque.
Alejandra Alonso to serve.
Volley out from Vero Virceda. 15 love. Easy point for the biggest smash team.
Let's first serve.
Good return now from Virceda. Salazar with the bandeja. To hide that bandeja from Virceda. Alonso in the net. Chiquita from Ortega again. Now the lob to Alejandra's corner. Beautiful bajada from the player born in Madrid.
Went really hard to the forehand of Ortega there, who had almost no time to react.
Martita was covering the middle, expecting the logic direction. Another return out from Biceda. And it's 30-15.
Ortega and Alonso goes on at Virceda, scrambles back. Oh, and Alonso catches it all wrong and spills someone's drink in the stands. Immaculate precision if she meant that. Absolutely nailed someone's drink, and they'll have to get a new t-shirt.
And it's 40-30 now.
If the ball is wet,
Yeah, you sit first or court side at your own peril, of course. One of these matches.
Good counter-attack from Virceda. Another unforced error from Virceda, this time with the Vibora. It's game for Las Vegas Smash. 2 games all. So the 4 players have already served. And we have no breaks yet.
Just 2 break points in the first cycle of serves. It came in the very first serve came from Ale Salazar, 2 of them for Las Vegas, but they couldn't take them. Hits on the backside of Virceda there.
Low 15 now. Nice chiquita from Alonso. Now Ortega with the love in the last part of the court.
Tremendous
Good.
love.
Volley now from Virceda, stepping to the middle. Good anticipation from Virceda. Wow, powerful. Bandeja from Alejandra.
Nice Chiquita, but she gets sent one right back by Marta Ortega. It was a good approach shot from Salazar, but that was just a bit of brilliance from 2019's #1 of the world, Marta Ortega.
Ortega is too fast to reach that kind of chiquitas to the angle. It has to be perfect. If not, she is always there. Virceda again trying to look for the fence.
Fires, does Ortega. rebound on that. The drop shot from Ale Alonso. Can anyone get to it? Yes, they can. Now Ortega has to hurry all the way back across court. Plays the high lob to Virceda. Nice angle, Ortega. That's out to Marta Ortega. Beautifully played. The bandeja behind Alejandra Alonso there. Clever.
30.
Nice rally from the 4 players. Now reaching the level. All again. Alonso with the parallel bandeja winner from her, and it's 30-40.
Again, Las Vegas can break, and again it comes on Salazar's service.
Yes, she's having some problems today with the service. Perhaps they are not managing to connect 2 good volleys to put some pressure on the defense of their rivals. Martita with the defense again, insisting with that lob. Beautiful bajada from Virceda, very brave. The player from Toledo. It's 40 all.
So this is now the 4th break point in total.
Let's see if finally Ortega and Alonso can take one of those break points that they are generating. Second serve. Oof, that lob was almost out. Ortega with the Vibra. Salazar in the defense.
Again from Ortega, and that one is on the money. Vegas out in front, 3-2, Alonso Ortega. Cancun are left chasing.
Lo mínimo que tenemos. No puedes pegar. Lo mínimo que tenemos. Están jugando las 4 muy bien, pero nosotros estamos jugando mucho mejor. Está costando un huevo ganar un punto. Están siendo mucho más perras en el juego, todo muy bien.
Tenemos que seguir así de ordenadas, ¿eh?
Chicas, lo vamos a hacer. Te tiende a subir mucho, Ale, sí. Cada loco,
Estás cómoda, tírale más, ¿sí?
Sí.
Tírale a bombar.
A la que estés cómoda, eso es, proponer un poquito más, porque ya sabes que también está incómoda, pero cuando puedas proponer un poco más,
Time.
acordaros de fijar un poquito vuestros paralelos, ¿eh?
Sí.
Mucha tensión, muchas piernas. Vamos a por ellas cuando chicas, ¿eh? Va. Vamos, chicas. Vamos, chicas. Vamos. Iniciamos un poquito por abajo, ¿vale? Sí. Luego ya las robamos tirándolas arriba, que estén incómodas con el juego, ¿vale?
Marta Ortega to serve. Eight.
Ortega to serve. They finally got the first break of the match. They have created many chances. Good start from Ortega.
50 love.
15 love.
out from Ortega.
15 all.
Sure, she went for the body of Vicera there, but she didn't have a lot of room to play that parallel.
That one was out.
30-15.
15-30. 30-15, sorry. Good volley and good smash from Alonso.
That's what you work for one of those compromised short lobs with that forehand volley from Alonso. And then it's easy pickings.
She's creating many problems there onto Salazar's corner. Putting a lot of pressure with the volleys. Good block by Alejandra now, insisting with that bandeja to defense.
Alonso kept it low, now has to put up the lob, blocks. Great reflexes from Alejandra Alonso. All four players at the nets. Who will give weight, and it's out from Alejandra Salazar. So game Vegas, they confirm their break. 4-2.
Lot of talking between Alonso and Ortega. Surely they are trying to go for another break. Nice vibra from Virceda.
It's the hardest, but it was really well placed from Vera Virceda.
Very precise. Alonso trying to put some pressure to Bero's bandeja. So that's why she changed directions. Now again, Alonso with the lob.
Oh, furious bajada from Alejandra Salazar. Smashing it past her namesake.
That love, Virceda was just about to serve in the other side, in the wrong side.
Salazar, no love lost there between Ale Salazar and Marta Ortega.
And now, after the break, it seems like they will have an easy game of service. And it will.
Fake smash from Vera Virceda. She had Alejandra Alonso completely fooled there. So 4-3, Cancun get it back to a game's difference, but it's still Vegas out in front with a break.
Sí, pero yo creo que por duda, ¿no? No por... Sí. No, no.
Mira, mejor tener más tiempo para hacer, pero si no, no pasa nada. Así que tranquilo. Seguimos igual de volea, ¿sí? Vamos Martita, ¿eh? Esa de derecha, el brazo. Muerta ahí cruzada.
Pero queda que aquí no subió la red en el último game.
Ahora, no importa. Vale.
serve. Please, silence. Thank you.
Back on the way then, Alejandra Alonso will complete the second serve of cycles. Second round of cycles, rather. Salazar almost got that to go. Let's try it again. She will complete the second cycle of serves. There you go. Easy enough for Ale Alonso. Poor return now from Ale Salazar. Cannot give too many of those away.
I told you, Nico, that this was going to be a one-time break set. You know, and 5 games to 3 for Las Vegas Smash.
Easily
Yeah.
keeping their breaks advantage. No resistance at all from Cancun there. Brought down with ferocity. Ortega and Alonso trying to pry away Virceda from the nets, and finally they get the breakthrough as well.
Till now, a very solid performance from Ortega and Alonso.
Wow, unforced error from Virceda. This could be over quicker than they realize if they don't turn this thing around.
And things are going a little bit complicated for the Cancun Waves. Alonso with the smash. Good save from Salazar.
That smash will do it. Ortega almost got there in time, but just didn't have the afterburners. Who hit it back across the cage.
(15:30), trying to survive this one. Bajada from Vero in the angle, perfectly executed by her. 30-all.
Sad doing everything she can out there.
Another good love from Alonso. Doing a great defensive work today. Now looking for the angle. Again, trying to targeting on Alonso's corner. Nice volley from Virceda to defense.
Still alive as Alejandra Salazar is desperately trying to find a way through, and Ortega sends it right back at her. Once again, it is 30-40. Once again, break points on Alejandra Salazar's serve. On all 3 of her serve games now, it's been 30-40.
Yes, Nico, and not a good decision now from Salazar. It's strange because she is very an expert in taking good decisions, but that was not one of them. And now
Wow.
the set goes to Las Vegas Smash, Nico.
They get the break, and with it, the opening set. So the Las Vegas Smash have taken the first frame here on a Saturday. They draw first blood, and now the Cancun Waves, and specifically Ale Salazar and Vero Viceda, are in trouble. Their unbeaten streak could come at an end at an opportune time.
Vero la empieza a tirar afuera porque tiene miedo que le suba, que le suba, que le suba, se le achica el margen. La tira a la red, la tira larga.
Esta que tira aquí no pasa nada, se le da bien. Lo que pasa es que yo no estoy como para tirarle el culo a la esquina. Le queda mucho bajada de derecha, pero... Sí. Pero es porque ya que bajarla y paro como un pelín invertida, pues se le da.
Stats from the first set, 46 minutes played, and not a single breakpoint generated for the Cancun Waves. We've not recognized the Waves as we have seen them for the rest of the day of the week so far, Cecine. On the other side, we were wondering, will we get the good or the bad from Vegas? So far, it's been brilliant.
Yes, Nico, we are seeing a totally different movie from what we could have expected today. It seems like they have switched positions, no? Because all the consistency we were talking about Alejandra and Vero had along this week, there's no even a proof of it now. They have been absolutely dominated by Alonso and Ortega. Let's see if the Waves can come back, if they find a way out. As we always say, sometimes only one ball can change the story of a match, you know. So for the Cancun Waves, it's now to think about the present moment, not thinking about the previous set. And for them, it's about starting a new game with different energies, as they are trying to do. Obviously, right now they are love 30.
Yeah, already love 30.
Padel is a mental sport, and no matters what it happens before,
15:30.
you should keep concentrated all the time.
Yeah, Vegas can't switch off here for a second.
15:30. Bajada from Martita, well blocked by Vero. Salazar helping in the middle. Alonso again.
Salazar attacks it, and Salazar gets it to go. It is 15-40, and these are 3 break points for Cancun.
15:40.
We said after the first set that they've not generated a single break point. Well, they've got 3 of them. right now.
Yes, and that's more likely from Alejandra Salazar. Not this one.
Goes begging. Wow.
Still a breakpoint chance for Cancun. Good attack from Ortega.
Slightly off balance. That's a backhand bajada from Alonso. From Male Alonso away from Salazar. We're going down to the goal point, courtesy of another nice smash from Alejandra Alonso.
Killer smash from the teenager. And it's a golden point, the first one of the second set. The first one with the service of Las Vegas smash. Nice battle there.
Ortega gambled, and Virceda makes her feel about it, makes her know about it even. Virceda and Ortega then in a duel. And it is Cancun who come out on top, and Cancun who take the lead of the second set.
So the Cancun Waves broke the first game of service of the Las Vegas Smash team. They took the lead in the second set, 1-0 for them.
Salazar serving to confirm the break. We're in all three of her served games so far. They've conceded 2 break points. They got now. You say that smashes. Salazar. Oh, Alejandra Alonso nutmegs Salazar with the reply to the smash to make it 15-all.
Good reply from Alonso. The attack from Virceda was good, but not enough. Another one from Alonso. Beautiful defense from Martita. Now they switch positions. And it's 15-30. The mistake now from Virceda. And the Cancun Wave should be very careful about not losing the advantage. Bandeja from Salazar. Virceda again into that corner. Good love from Ortega. Beautiful bandeja from Virceda to the gap.
Cross-court it went. Defense lending a helping hand as it dipped down off it. Virceda smash
Beautiful
out of the
Cortés.
cage from Vero Virceda.
40-30.
Oh, poor return from Alonso that time, so they confirm their break. Cancun lead the second set by 2-0.
Nico, we have already said how many times we said this, no? One ball can change everything here. Momentum switch from one side to the other in just seconds.
Alonso smashes this down. It's going to fall to Salazar, who tries a drop shot. Alonso went for the passing shot. Didn't quite come off for her that time.
Ball 3. No. Let's go there. Ball.
Smash from Alonso, reply from Virceda. Now Virceda will smash, and Alonso couldn't get on the end of it. So, good news again for Cancun, who again will think about a break here, as it is now love 30.
Parallel rullo from Ortega.
Alonso
Wow,
goes
beautiful.
parallel. Alejandra Alonso springs a surprise on her namesake, Alejandra Salazar.
30.
Beautiful bajada from Alonso. She put in chest where Alejandra couldn't reach it.
Second serve.
Second serve.
Ortega had a look at Salazar, but now has to defend instantly.
Oof.
Saves somehow. Marta Ortega with the follow-up shot from Alejandra Salazar is even better. And now Cancun can break again. What a response here in the second set. 3 more break points for Cancun.
Another break point for the Cancun Waves. What a beginning from them in the second set.
Ortega went for the surprise. Salazar is saved. Now goes parallel, does Marta Ortega. Smash from Virceda and punted back at them by Alejandra Alonso. First break point held by Vegas, 30-40.
30-40.
Pero is a little bit of regretting herself. Because it was a good choice for closing this break again.
Still 2 more break points for the Waves. Good save from Salazar, and Alonso wasn't ready for it. It is 3-0 then for the Cancun Waves. It is 3-0 with service for the Cancun Waves. And speaking of the Cancun Waves, I think we will hear now from Veronica Virceda, who just smashed it to make it 3-0 and to double the lead of the Waves in the second set. Salazar and Virceda trying to keep their unbeaten streak in. Virceda and Ale Salazar trying to keep their unbeaten streak intact. They're doing a great job now. 3-0 with service, 2 breaks ahead, Cancun.
Esperarse un pelín y ya de ahí que podamos tener un poco más de recursos con el remate, que el remate nos empieza a ser un poco más efectivo, ¿vale? Muy bien, Juan Panamero, vale, ahí, mucha bonita, muy bien. Tenemos que seguir. ¿Vale? Porque la está jugando bastante bien y la juega normalmente en paralelo, ¿vale?
Como más larga a veces. Ya está.
Seguimos pensando que la clave es el globo, ¿eh? Bien tiradete como ahora, ¿eh? Como ahora, chicas. Como ahora. Vamos, 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 vamos. Lo hacemos, chicas, lo vamos a hacer, ¿eh? Lo vamos a hacer, ¿eh? Confío a muerte en vosotras, lo vamos a hacer, ¿eh? Cada puntito, ¿vale? Quiero ganar cada punto, ¿vale? Cada puntito tiene que ser nuestro, ¿vale?
Vamos, Vero, vamos, vamos.
Thank you.
So what a start from the Cancun Waves in the second set. We were waiting for that kind of reaction from Salazar and Virceda. They are leading 3-0. Beautiful now. Backhand volley from Marta Ortega.
Vegas looking for a response here, going 2 breaks down quickly in the second set after winning the first by 6-3.
Nico, it seems like we are going to have a super tie break definition.
Certainly could. Ortega thought that Alonso would take it. Quickly flips up the backhand lob. Salazar. Getting the lob over Ortega. Point settling in nicely here, and then Alonso suddenly accelerates, suddenly smashes, and makes it love 30.
Love 30.
Alejandro was just about to save that ball. Very close to it. Love 30. Las Vegas trying to at least recover one of the 2 breaks of disadvantage that they have right now.
Drop shot, Salazar is a beautifully executed one. Out of reach for even Marta Ortega.
50-30.
To do that at love 30 down requires a lot of confidence and a lot of trust in your own ability. Well, Alejandra Salazar has both of those things in bulk. You said that try to smash. Now they're on the defensive end. Alonso with a soft bandeja to the middle and Ortega on the follow-up off the mark.
Really good forehand from Virceda. Beautiful with a lot of top spin.
Four.
30 all now.
Out from Ortega.
40-30.
From love 30, it's now 40-30, and Marta Ortega will be lamenting that fact, courtesy of 2 unforced errors on her side.
Sky love from Ortega now. But stick to the back wall. Great defense from Salazar.
And the bajada from Marta Ortega now gets the winner to go. That makes a gold point, excuse me. And that makes it a chance for Vegas to at least half the deficit. 2 breaks down. Can they make it 1 to stay competitive? Serra shaped up for a smash, then played the bandeja. And they get it as well. Vegas are back in the set. Ortega and Alonso muster a break via the gold point. It is 3-1 then, so still advantage Cancun.
They reduce the distance to only 1 break. Marta Ortega to serve.
Serra. Ooh. Wow, Salazar somehow kept that one in. And again, this time Virceda with an unbelievable save. Ortega still attacking with the Vibora. Tries again. Alonso and Ortega still in a switched position, in no rush to get back. And Ortega now with yet another unforced error. It is love 15.
Easy mistake now from Martita.
And one you wouldn't back a player of her tremendous quality to make. Smash, trying to surprise Alejandra Salazar, but that is a very hard thing to do. Salazar was ready for it, anticipated it, and fired it back. It's love 30, Cancun now.
Not surprised at all, but that smash from Alonso, he was going back. It was not the best choice from her.
Alonso kept attacking, and Virceda. It's a missed opportunity for Vero Virceda. Alonso. Through the middle she goes. Salazar playing with Ortega, went flat cross court, still does, and that was outs from Alejandra Salazar. Surprising herself.
Yes, too risky shot from Alejandra, trying to play a very difficult angle there with her forehand. It's a 30 all. Watch out, because the distance in the scoreboard is getting thinner. And the lob from Birceda is way out. So it's 40-30 for Las Vegas smash.
From left 30 down.
Yeah. Great comeback from the girls of Vegas.
Ortega. Again, Marta Ortega, this time going short. Birceda tries it, Chiquita. Ortega's ready for it, and that is outs from Vero Birceda. So Vegas creep ever closer. 2 games in a row for the smash. This is 3-2. Cancun still lead. Albeit by just a single break.
Por ahí ven el hueco para subir. Eso es. Entonces creo que tenemos que buscar una salidita con esa bola. Te duele, o sea, yo creo que con el de Alejandra no te duele porque ella termina de tirarse hacia arriba. Sin embargo, con el de Marta, Alejandra se tira para arriba. Pero yo creo que tenemos que focalizar un poco más el ataque también sobre Alejandra para evitar que se genere esa situación de que Marta le pueda tirar el globo tan incómodo, se deja Alejandra, nos quita la red ahí. ¿Vale? Tenemos que trabajar un poquito más esta situación. Volver otra vez.
Cancun Waves are back in court. We can see how Ale Salazar and Vero Birceda are talking, discussing the tactic to keep this distance, to keep the break of advantage they got.
Ortega attacked Salazar.
Not the best way to start your own game of service from Alejandra.
Yielded a positive result from it. Out of the cage, no, it stays in. Alejandra Alonso does perfectly there, and here we go again. It's love 30. Vegas seems to have really woken up suddenly.
after the first 3 games in which they look some kind disconnected of the game, now they have waken up and they are back. Great combination between Ortega and Alonso to get now 4 chances of breaking again the service of the Cancun Waves. They are just about to tie up again the things. The court.
Vicera and Salazar have a quick emergency meeting to see how they tackle these next potentially 4 points to still hold their serve. Vicera having a go at Alonso. Oh, and the attack for Vicera strands at the net. So it is 3-0, and another break from Vegas. 2 breaks in a row from the smash. And we are tied up again. And again, Ceci, on the service of Alejandra Alonso, normally the most reliable player in the world, but of the 4 breaks that Las Vegas have gotten, 3 of them on Salazar's service.
Yes, something that we are not so used to see happen. But today, the service of Alejandra Salazar has not been reliable at all.
Oh, bit of help from the fence for Ortega. She'll gladly accept that help.
And again, the dynamic of the game has changed completely. Oof, that ball was in. Salazar with the víbora. Again.
Yeah, they are really in a groove here now.
Yes, they need to react right now, because since the 3-0 in the score in the second set, they have gone away. Killer smash from Marta Ortega, and it's 40-love. Just to confirm the break they got before.
It's going to be back-to-back love games for the smash. And they get in each other's way now, Vicera and Salazar. That's a sign of the times for Cancun. 4-3 Vegas, 4 games in a row for the Las Vegas Smash, who are suddenly on top of things again.
La clave es seguir como si fuéramos las 3 trabajos, súper concentradas, ¿eh?
Cuando le subiste, ya todo perfecto.
Cuando podemos decidir, decidimos, y cuando no, pues dependemos a lo mejor de
La puedes manejar acá, ponerte atrás, tirar el 70 minutos. Pero le subís. Vamos. Y cuando ella te sube, en la gloria.
La gloria. Y igual cojo ahora porque por bueno que sea el globo, algo se frena. Entonces si le da tiempo a tocarla adelante, cuidado si estás delante. Pero voy a intentar tirar a que le pase, pero que... Ahí sabes que te va a buscar siempre la pared lateral.
Yo veo si subo o si me quedo.
Exacto, justo.
Tú tírale. Si veo que va mal, subo. Si veo que va mal, me quedo. Si veo que sí, voy. Tú dale, tú.
Eso es, la clave es darle, ¿eh? Va.
Primero 2 puntitos, ¿eh?
Sí,
Vamos. Muy pesado los 2 primeros puntos que vienen de no ganar un punto en estos últimos 2 juegos. Ahora que por favor, sí, que tienen los cuerpos. Venga. Pesadas, ¿eh? Vamos.
Veronica Bissett to serve. Love.
15 love. The Cancun trying again to stop the bleeding because they have lost 4 games in a row.
Very love.
The bajada from Salazar now with the backhand volley. Birceda with the bandeja. Nice attack from Birceda.
Ortega attacks. The drop shot
Oof.
still saved by Salazar. The follow-up volley also, but the lob is out finally from Ale Salazar. Battling.
Great effort from Salazar
30-15.
to keep that ball alive. 30-15.
Oh, that's excellence from Alejandra Salazar. Or actually, it's not. Side wrong here from our commentary position. I thought it was a perfect drop shot, but it wasn't. It's 30-0. So, again. Ooh, that was out, I think, from Alejandra Alonso, or Alejandra Salazar rather. Yes, it was, so it's 30-40, so more break points for Vegas. They can get 3 breaks in a row here.
Yeah. 3 breaks in a row, Nico, and Vegas can win their 5th consecutive game from a 3-0 for Cancun. We can go to a 5-3.
They didn't get it that time, so it will be a gold point, which will be received by 2019's #1 of the world and World Padel Tour, Marta Ortega.
Short love from Ortega. Birceda couldn't take it.
Now surely this is it from Salazar. No, it's not. Ortega sends it back, and that is a costly mistake from Salazar and from Birceda before her. They had 2 chances to kill off the point. They couldn't, and Marta Ortega does it for them then. 5-3 Vegas, and Marta Ortega will now serve for the match.
Nico Mason come back 5 games in a row for Las Vegas Smash.
Yeah, incredible scenes there.
Yeah. They
Salazar
turn.
and Birceda just couldn't finish that last point off because they had 2 chances, both of them did. Oh, Salazar can't finish that one either. Still alive. Birceda now, and that time she does finally finish. Love 15, and the crowd also applauding this effort from Cancun. Of course, the crowd always want more paddle, more value for money. Salazar's approach shot goes into the net, 15-all then. They are now really running out of time for these kind of errors. We said that Cancun were the favorites in this match and that Las Vegas are favorites in the men's match.
See what a twist we have had here.
Gisela defends Ortega. Once again, Marta Ortega puts up the high lob. That's a good attack from Vera Gisela. Just kept going at Alejandra Alonso in that cross court. 15-30. Cancun Waves do not want this one to end here.
They need a break and they need to go for it. They cannot wait, just wait for the Las Vegas match to commit any mistakes. They have to go for every single point. Alonso with the lob. Vega playing down.
Now puts it up. Parallel over Gisela. Nice hits at the feet of Alonso. And to Ortega, but Alonso and Ortega both with excellent blocks to get it to 30-0.
30-all.
And Alonso going bigger and bigger in the net. 30-all. Vegas only 2 points away of getting the first victory of this semi-final.
Ortega. Might have gone out from Marta Ortega, but Vera Gisela didn't have any time to think about it, actually. And that is out from Vera Gisela, 40-30 and 2 match points.
Yes, absolutely unexpected difference today between these two couples. Vegas 1 point away, Nico, of turning this semi-final into a chaos.
The favorites, according to the rankings at least, the Cancun Waves, about to go a point down. Not that time, Alejandra Alonso.
What a mistake now from Alonso. Easy one. She has not committed many of them before. Perhaps the pressure closed the match.
Always difficult to close out a match. It's one thing to get there to that match point, but then you have to actually take it. Especially when you have Ale Salazar on the other side of that court.
That volley from Martita Ortega was near the limits of the court. Now Alonso with the smash!
That will do it for Las Vegas. It is game, set, and match for the Las Vegas Smash. They take down the Cancun Waves 6-3 and 6-3 and take the lead of the series by 1-0. Ortega and Alonso with tremendous comeback ability in the second set, going down 2 breaks and then breaking back not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row to take home the victory for the Smash.
We have said, Nico, that we have seen 2 different versions of Ortega and Alonso during the week. Of course, today we saw the best version of them. It's not easy to beat Alejandra Salazar and Vera Gisela. It's not easy to defeat them in 2 sets, and also with a great comeback in the second one. They are celebrating because they know that they are with 1 step into the finals.
Yeah, absolutely. They have 1 foot in tomorrow's final. And let's see if we can have a look at the Adidas Smash of the match. And it's this one. It's one of the many examples we have of the smashing ability of Alejandra Alonso, punting it back at Vera Gisela after a slightly short lob. The 18-year-old Alonso with an excellent showing today. And Las Vegas then taking an unexpected lead in this series. And now it's over to the men. It's over to Pablo Cardona and Gonzalo Alfonso to close this thing out. But first, I think we can go courtside and hear from the winners of this encounter, Marta Ortega and Alejandra Alonso. Alonso and Ortega. Alonso and Ortega, who again won 6 games in a row in the second set after a big reaction from Salazar and Virceda. The reaction from Ortega and Alonso was even bigger.
For me, it was unexpected the way they dominate Alejandra Salazar and Vero Virceda. They absolutely control the game since the beginning of it. They have 3 games of disconnection in the second one, but then they made a great comeback, turning the second set absolutely.
Let's go courtside to Javi Carrasco, who is with the winners, Ortega and Alonso.
Bueno, pues las vencedoras de este primer partido de semifinales, Alejandra Alonso, Martita Ortega. Un aplauso para ellas. Se han llevado este primer partido. Martita, ha sido un partido reñido, disputado. El segundo set lo teníais 3-0 en contra y lo habéis levantado de una forma espectacular.
Sí, bueno, buenas tardes a todos. Es muy guay y muy positivo, creo que empezar con 1-0 para el equipo. Era lo que teníamos todo el rato en la cabeza, poder aportar nuestro granito de arena. Y sí, como has dicho, íbamos muy abajo, pero si algo nos caracteriza a Ley y a mí, que lo decíamos todo el rato, es la fuerza y la actitud. Teníamos muchísimas ganas de eso, de aportar para todo el equipo. Nos hemos puesto, yo creo que, bueno, a trabajar, a intentar achicar agua como mejor podíamos, porque sabíamos que enfrente teníamos 2 chicas que si no íbamos a muerte no nos lo iban a poner fácil. Y bueno, al final hemos podido terminar de 3-0 a 6-3. Yo creo que hay que darle muchísimo valor, que está difícil jugar, y ahora animar a tope para ver si podemos conseguir el siguiente.
Alejandra, ya estáis acostumbrada, ya estás acostumbrada a jugar con Martita Ortega. Nos decías ayer cuando te metías con nosotros en cabina que es muy fácil jugar con ella, ¿no? Y que jugáis de una manera muy alegre.
Sí, bueno, buenas tardes a todos. Es un placer estar aquí en San Diego con todos vosotros, así que gracias por venir. La verdad que sí que es un placer jugar a la de Martita, poder luchar a su bola. Creo que nos divertimos en pista y esa es una de las claves. Así que nada, felices de sumar un puntito para el equipo y ahora animar a los chicos.
Pues el primer puntito de la serie se lo adjudican las chicas de Las Vegas. No se mueva nadie porque tenemos el partido de los chicos a continuación.
Here we go then, a quick and solid win for Marta Ortega and Alejandra Alonso. Again, beating the Cancun Waves and beating the so far unbeaten couple up until now of Alejandra Salazar and Veronica Virceda by a double 6-3. Straight sets for the 2 Spaniards. And now it is over to the men. Sanyo Gutierrez and Theo Zapata have it all to do to keep the tournament alive for Cancun. They play Pablo Cardona and Gonzalo Alfonso next. Ceci, what was your takeaway of this match, or who was your MVP of this match even?
The MVP today for me, Alejandra Alonso. She dominated that cross-court battle with Vero Virceda. She was very determined to go for every single smash, and many winners for the teenager.
There we go then, it's 1-0 to the Las Vegas Smash. And when we come back, I think first we can have a little look at the match statistics, but when we come back, it is over to the men. 5 breaks to 2 in just under an hour and a half of play. And at one point, like you can see there on the right, 12 points in a row for the Las Vegas Smashers. 3 games unanswered in a row. Let's go to a break. We'll be back in a couple minutes with the men's doubles.